Hello my dear friends, my name is Krasmira Trifunova, and in today's video I'm going to give some tips for single women who would like to find a partner, how to start dating men easily and faster, because recently I hear a lot of women need some advice, some tips, and they have difficulties how to approach men and how to go on the dating process. Okay, if you would like to see my other videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel Krasmira Trifunova, and you can also follow me on my official Facebook page Krasmira Trifunova Coach. I was inspired to make this video because very often I hear women who say, I am single, I really want to find a partner, but where I don't see any men around, or I don't have the time for this, or any other kind of excuses behind which women are hiding because they don't want to take the certain steps and the certain actions to fulfill their desire. We all have our wish list for our life, things that we want to achieve, things that we desire. We have our goals, and imagine that life maybe is not as long as we desire it to be. Let's fulfill our dreams, let's make our desires true, let's prioritize what we really want in life. And if you really are a single woman, and if you would like to find and start dating a man and find eventually your partner, prioritize this desire that you have and take the certain steps. I will give some easy tips that will make the process easier for you, and things can happen in a very natural way and faster for you. And I'm sure you will have some results if you start to implement these tips and practices in your daily life. I had a session recently. I had a session with a 50-year-old woman that was single, and it was hard for her to find a man. What she really wanted was to find a partner who she can spend the rest of her life with, a serious relationship, someone she can connect to in a romantic way, in a deeper way. And her issue was that she was very busy. She had a 50-year-old son, and she was entrepreneur dealing with social media, and she was very devoted to her work also. So she needed some tips how things can happen for her, because she was really struggling in finding a man to date with. So what I really liked in this woman was first that she was not putting herself in a social frame, because this is actually my first advice, not to put yourself and your desires in a box that comes from social from social stigma, if I can say so. Because, for example, there is this challenge sometimes from society, from our friends, or even from our family, that we are not in a position that it's good for us to date. For example, I hear a lot of comments for women that are older, and they shouldn't be dating because at this age it's not appropriate to date, or stuff like this, which is not true. This is just some stigma that is still existing. It comes from outside, not from us. And I think that a woman at any age, no matter if it's 30, 40, 50, 60, even 70, if she wants to find a partner, she can find a partner. And this is the first thing, is to believe in your wish. And if it exists as a wish in your life, it means that you really want this, and it means that you have the full capacity to fulfill that wish. So this is my first advice. And not to put yourself and your desires in a box, and to do what you really want, to be open for dating men. If you are a single woman, no matter what age are you, no matter how busy you are, no matter what is happening or what you're going through in your life, if you have that wish, it means that you can fulfill it. Another fast tip that I would like to give is that I hear excuses. The most often excuse that I hear is I really want to find a man, but I don't have the time for this. I work, I have a child, or I have this or that. We all are full of activities that we do in our everyday lives. We all have our duties, our responsibilities, our works, kids, or even if we don't have kids, we have other responsibilities. This is for everybody, but we all have 24 hours per day in which we can put and prioritize what we really want to fulfill and take the steps, the actions. So my second advice is to be fully open to what you want and to put and to prioritize it in your life wish list. If you want to find a partner, you need to prioritize it and to take the certain steps for this. And this is not it doesn't mean that okay, I prioritize it, so wherever I go I check for men, I try to think maybe this one is appropriate to start dating, or maybe this one, or something like this. It doesn't mean that this has to be all the time in your head and it always has to be a romantic connection with men. It just means that you need to be open for that to happen, because subconsciously men always feel what is the attraction field of the woman. They don't realize it on a conscious level, but they always feel if the woman is open for a conversation, for a chat, for maybe to go on a date, or if she really wants to have a man in her life. They feel it on a subconscious level, so your attraction field will be different if you are open for this, if you prioritize this in your life. So this is actually my second advice, to be open. And my third advice is very important, and if you start implementing it in your daily life, I think you will be very soon very successful in dating a man. And it is to be the most social version of yourself. What means the most social version of yourself? Every day we have some daily activities in our life. We go to gym, or we go to pick up our children from sports or from kindergarten or school. We go to work, or if we work at home, we go to do other activities outside. We go shopping, we go, I don't know, every day we have our activities and our duties, and we are surrounded socially by all kinds of people, men and women. And maybe one of these men that you meet and you never paid attention to is someone who you can be compatible with. We don't know, maybe he will not be, but another one can be. So be open, be socially more interactive, and this way you will have higher chances to go on dating. And when you have higher chances on going on a date, then you have a chance that this person can be somebody who can be your partner in future. We never know. But if we are not socially interactive, if we are not the more social version of ourselves, we have less chances this to happen if you're a single woman. I will give some examples what means to be a more social version of yourself. Actually, you need to be the most possible version of yourself, social version of yourself. For example, some women, they go on gym and they put their earphones, and they're just they don't hear anything, they don't see anything, they don't see the women or the men in the gym. They're just doing the exercises and they go out of the gym. They go to pick up their child from kindergarten or from sports that the child is going to, but they never are socially interactive with the parents, with the other parents, not only with the mothers but also with the fathers, because maybe there is a father who is single and also would like to find a partner. We never know. Maybe there is not, but maybe there is. But if we don't give the chance, if we are not socially more interactive, the chances that we meet somebody and that we start dating is of course less, or maybe very small percent. That just a man comes to you and asks you something, and the conversation goes deeper. So in this case, what I mean to be the most social version of yourself, it doesn't mean to be romantically looking at every man. It means to practice having more social contacts with men, to be more open for them, to notice men around you, to notice if you like some men around you. And a woman can always give the right signals that she likes somebody, and the man can start the conversation. Or if he doesn't start the conversation, it means that this man doesn't like her, but another one can like her. Just be more socially interactive. This is my most important of all the tips that I want to give here. Be the most social version of yourself. And another tip that is connected to being more socially interactive is to include some other activities in your life. Include and start doing something that you always wanted to do, but you never maybe found the priority to do it. But you can start from now. You can, for example, if you're not going to gym, you can go to gym. You can go to yoga. By the way, yoga, there are not many men there. Okay, this is just some personal advice. Or you can start integrating yourself in Facebook groups with common interests, and maybe there you can start comments and conversation with women, with men. Maybe some men get interested in you. We never know from where it can come, but when we are open, we have higher chances for something to happen. Or you can start being part of groups that like traveling. You can start to travel more. Or I don't know, you know how your life is, you know what is possible for you to integrate as a new activity. Or you can start studying something. Or if you are, for example, doing any sports, you can start doing some group sports where there are men also. You will find a way. Just be creative. I hope this video was helpful, and I'm sure if you start to implement these tips, you will have higher chances of success with dating men, and very soon you can find one. I wish you this. If you'd like to see my other videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel Krasmira Trifonova, and you can also follow me on my official Facebook page Krasmira Trifonova Coach. I wish you a great day. Please share this video if it's helpful to help other people also.